The Kissing It Better teaching programme can be delivered in a variety of different ways. It can be studied in college as part of a health and social care course, it can be done as part of an enrichment programme in colleges and schools, and it can be done by groups just expressing an interest in wanting to know more about how to look after other people in a kinder, more effective way.
We're quite a small charity, but we are kind of all over the nation, and we take groups of young people and we use their skills and things that they're passionate about to make a difference in hospitals and care homes, while hopefully teaching them about some of the real basics and our core values of what we believe is a good healthcare practice.
Jill has them for almost like a 6-week induction. They only come for 2 days a week, and she takes them through obviously things like safeguarding in the hospital, confidentiality, but Jill makes it so much fun.
You see the young people come in, and when they first start volunteering they're quite shy, and by the time they finish volunteering they can talk to anybody.
So when we talk about communication skills, we're not just talking about talking to somebody, we're talking about that great underestimated gift of listening to somebody.
If you're enthusiastic and you really love talking about something, then you'll find that people will enjoy listening about that.
My name is Nicola Foster and I work at Highgate Wood School. I'm Deputy Director of Sixth Form there. We only started working with Kissing It Better last year. Before that, we've always had students applying to medicine-related subjects, and they've never been able to get on the ward. But this last year, the students managed to go on the ward for a total of at least 17 hours to do the programme through Kissing It Better. That's really given them the edge in patient care and actually seeing it from a patient's point of view, not just because they want to study medicine.
I know that I'd go anywhere for your smile, anywhere for your...
Core to Kissing It Better is also that kind of feeling that when you come onto the wards or in a care home setting or in the community, we are bringing a gift. We talked about creative thoughtfulness. So creative thoughtfulness in healthcare, because what we're asking you to do when you come on the wards is that whatever session we start, we have a theme. It might be singing, it might be poetry, it might be dance.
Oh, that's lovely.
I suppose the ethos of Kissing It Better is to bring a different atmosphere.
Oh, so lovely sitting next blooming Lily still.
And just to breathe some life into the ward, to make it slightly less surreal and more like real life. Because it can be very lonely and boring in hospital, and in whatever way we can, we play to our strengths, be that singing or beauty, or knitting, or playing an instrument to sort of brighten their day. Really.
It's just changing the atmosphere on a ward, because you don't know what's happened just before you've gone on the ward. And people are nervous maybe, and literally you bring smiles to people's faces. The nurses, the doctors, they join in often, they're dancing.
We get a huge reaction from the visitors that really hits home, because the patient might not be able to respond, but the visitors will sort of say, this is the first time my mum smiled in a week.
It's lifted his spirits.
It's getting to the heart of people and making them feel connected through music and singing. We all come together when there's a song. From the isolated bed feeling that they have where they're all sat there, it's like magic, absolute magic can happen, and that's, it gives me goosepimples talking about it, so yeah.
Kissing It Better gives them first-hand experience, gaining those skills in a practical environment, being able to, I suppose, experience that whole infrastructure that goes into a hospital environment.
When they said we was a good team, that Edna,
that
was nice.
Just making us laugh as well.
Yeah. It does make you feel good inside, to be fair. It does, yeah.
I definitely think that a lot of them develop their people skills and being able to start a conversation, and patience as well. I think a lot of them, not just finishing a sentence for someone, but actually patiently waiting for them to get it out, or not automatically going to help someone straight away when they're struggling to do something, because actually them being able to do it themselves is more important.
What are you hoping to do when you leave college?
When I leave college, I am planning to either go into radiography or nursing or ODP.
At the end of the course, we hope that the students have got, above all else, enhanced communication skills, which are geared very much to thinking about somebody who's frail, who has a disability in some way, which they can use to take to somebody and say, I know how to talk to somebody, I know what this means, I understand the difficulties that other people face.
They felt quite proud that they were doing it and proud that they'd helped someone or felt like they made a difference to their life.
With Kissing It Better and working on the wards, it really teaches them those thinking skills on what they're going to do next and how they interact with people and what can they do to stimulate, a bit like a teacher would. It's absolutely brilliant and all of the students really, really enjoyed it.
I've really enjoyed learning about all the patients, their backstories, how the hospital treats them, and it's been a really good eye-opener. But in the media, the NHS is sometimes slated, which is unfair because all of the staff are extraordinary to all the patients.
Kissing It Better has been very useful because it's taught me good communication skills and good knowledge about dementia.
It just feels so nice to do something for somebody and for somebody to be so grateful for it. Because I think it's a shame when some of them don't get visitors and stuff, and it's nice for us to come and cheer them up.